And we are live.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get to chat. That way we can see exactly who's all in here. I'll give you guys just a minute. Get to it. Start in. Like plan. Let's wait for some fun people to pop in. It'll take just a second. Wow. Hello, whoever is coming in. I wouldn't believe how much ink and paint that I used for this project today. My hands are still stained red. I can't get all the paint and the ink off when I make my nails. It'll just have to soak out. Rita, do we have any in on your channel?
No, nothing yet.
Not yet. Okay. It'll be a minute before people see us.
I'm just going to mute myself so I can finish eating.
Okay. I ate a little bit ago. I had some sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits. James Lee got up and made them for us. That's the one thing I can expect on one of the weekend days when James Lee cooks for us. Oh, I forgot to get my paintbrush out. Yeah, that'll work. Hey, Miss Mary. We're gonna be making something pretty today. Gonna be pretty. Oh, you're just lurking today? All right. As long as we have a boy in blue. A couple boys in blue, actually. I do love our Trash to Treasures because it's getting better and better. We did have something else in mind, but I kind of said, hey, wait a minute. I want to work on a record. So we both changed gears and we're working on our records today. So y'all are wondering which record that I have chosen to demolish or cover up. Don't know if you know her or not, but this is the person that I am using the record for. So thank you, whoever you are, for letting me use your beautiful record. So Sylvia St. James, Echoes and Images. Huh. How it goes. But yeah. That record is all scratched up and boogered up, so we are going to be using this beautiful record. I don't know which one that Marina's using. I have never seen a record that shiny ever. That looks like a big old CD, don't it? But yeah, that's the record we're going to be using today. Now we're going to be using several different mediums with this. Well, I am anyway. I'm going to be using some matte gel medium. You get this at Hobby Lobby. It's Master's Touch matte gel medium. Going to be using some lace. Hopefully. Oh, that's got pink on it, but that's okay. It'll be good. Got some of that pretty lace that I found.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
And I don't know where these are going to go, but I figure I'd grab them out of my pretty box. These are some of the ones that I saved for myself. This is that pretty applique lace stuff. Don't know where that's going to go exactly. So that's up
Yeah.
in the air.
Um,
Now, we're going to be using, huh?
I have no clue what this album is all about. All I know is it's extremely, extremely thick, very, very thick, very, very heavy, and extremely shiny. So this shine has got to come down.
Yeah.
That's the first thing.
Go ahead. Yep, yep, yep. But I have some flowered paper, and I have our focal image. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. I have this focal image. It may get cut down. It may get left the way it is. But we have this. We have our beautiful, look at that. We have our beautiful roses. Do you recognize those from last time? These are the pink flowers, the felt flower or foam flowers. And I have painted them different colors of the rainbow in the pinks and reds. And my favorite, I sat and painted these for about 3 hours, are my gold roses that I painted from these roses. How gorgeous that is. But that is what we're going to be using today. And we might just go and find in my little box some more stuff, but you never know. These are just some real pretties that I plan on using today. Now, these have been alcohol ink sprayed. They're all different colors. This has been painted. And I have different tones of reds. I have some that are lightly gessoed. And then I have some that have been painted white, but the pink is still showing, so it's basically a very pale pink.
Did I
So
share?
we have all these beautiful colors.
Did I tell you, Emily? I
Beautiful
ordered
colors.
mine. I ordered my my flowers in that size.
Oh, these
Yep.
look like to be what?
One. It looks like what? Well, the ones I ordered are just over an inch. I think it was like 1.18.
Yeah, that's about the size of these.
Yeah, because I went searching all over to see if I could find that somewhere else, and yeah, no. So I ordered them.
Wish generally has them, or AliExpress normally has them, but it'll take a month to get. But if you order them on Amazon, it's a couple days.
I ordered on Amazon because I get 500 of them, and it was pretty much the same price as what they are on Wish and stuff. So
yeah, I may have to. If after I use all these, I probably have to reorder.
either that or maybe we might get lucky and find another set. Oh, I took a look at that project that you found those roses on.
Uh-huh.
To buy it new, it's $55.
That project I ripped apart.
Yep.
So I just destroyed something that cost $55.
Yep.
To get these roses off of. Well, I didn't know that. Wow. Whoever got that paid some money. Well, we're making beautiful more beautiful things out of the things that I ripped apart. All right, so time to get this process started. I am going to.
All right. I think I pretty much got it dulled down as much as it's going to get dulled down. Oh, sides.
I am going to actually gesso the other side because my butt did not choose paper to cover the other side. So I'm just going to do wait a minute. I got some of that pink gesso from last time, and I mixed it with more gesso, so I've got a very pale pink gesso I can cover that up.
See all the beauties I got? It said, see all the beauties I got? And look.
Yeah.
There you go.
What theme are you going with? I see Mardi Gras.
No, this is not Mardi Gras. Sorry. I'm saying that this is just the goodie bags that I bought yesterday at the thrift store.
Well, with the colors that you got going right there, you could turn that into a Mardi Gras.
No. None of these colors are going to be used. Right now, I'm
Oh,
looking
okay.
for something specific, but anything that I use is going to be gessoed over.
Gotcha.
Everything is going to be
Okay.
gessoed black. This is just basically the theme is going to be something special, and it's going to be um, all gessoed black. Right now, what I was doing is looking for something that I can put to close up this hole.
I just used last time I did something like this. I just used a piece of chipboard or something like that
Yeah,
to
I
cover
may
it,
have to
or a
because
thick cardstock
I can't see the
or thick
timing
cardstock.
is specifically that big. These are smaller.
Well, this is just the back. I'm just covering it up because it's needed to be covered up. We don't want to use it all black or see all black.
Chipboard it is. Gonna have to use chipboard. Ugh.
And these
Chipboard.
records you can find a dime a dozen up at your local thrift shop or Goodwill. And it's not going to be perfect. I can tell you that right now.
It's getting too big.
All right, now I'm going to try an attempt to try this. See if I've got my heat plugged in. Yes, I do. Woo!
It's just over an inch. Way too small.
Is there anybody working on anything right now? Can you share your project, please?
Haha! Look what I just found. I didn't go through this whole thing. Look at that.
What? Ooh, you got hearts.
They're
The
heart.
hearts?
Yeah, they're hearts.
Ooh.
I went through some of it, but I didn't go through like a whole bunch of it.
Mm.
Didn't see the hearts. They must have been buried. Okay, let's actually see a little bigger. Almost the size I need. Anybody want a tiki
Oh, I
doll?
like the way this is crackling. I hate to say it, but this is crackling and it has a real pretty effect. Almost country vibe. I didn't mean for it to crackle, but it actually is pretty cool.
This one. closest one to those. That's all right.
Now, here we go. We've got that side covered, which is the back. So look how pretty that turned out. It actually crackled up. All right, so now I'm going to use a piece of cardstock to cover up that little bitty hole there. I found my pencil. Hmm. Let's see, I need a piece of string.
Actually, I got an idea.
Go for it.
Don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try it. It may or may not work. In order for me to test it, I grab it.
Let's see, how did I do that last time? I showed you guys a trick on how to use a paper clip to draw a true circle. Now I can't remember how to do it. That blasted. Oh, I think I did it that way. Okay. I had a moment. There we go. Now we cut it. Cover that up. So that's gonna go right there. Which glue shall I use? I've got like 3 or 4 different kinds of glue sitting here in front of my face, and I don't know which one to use. Okay. Use this one.
Haha, it worked somewhat.
What?
I put in, to close this hole, I put in a bunch of glue, like hot glue, and then put a piece of cardboard on top of it.
Made it way too difficult. You see what I'm doing? Gone. Hole's gone. And it's smoothed down to the surface. And the only thing you'll see on the back is a little white spot from where.
It still needs to dry a bit more. Because once you put the gesso on top of it, you ain't gonna see this. Okay.
Yeah, I need to glue that on.
I gotta get one of those spatula, big huge spatulas you guys have. I saw you use it, saw Stacy use it. I've seen a few people that, yeah, I don't know where to get it. I gotta
It's a
find one.
Betty Crocker cooking
Oh,
spatula. You
for
get it at
crying.
your Dollar Tree. You
Yeah,
get it at your
thank
Dollar
you. I'll
Tree.
go get one. I didn't know which one it was. Thank you. I'll go get one. I see them.
Yeah, but hers is probably, name brand. I just get I get a cooking spatula.
All right, there we go. We got the hole filled in without any major problems. My idea worked. I just filled it up with glue, hot glue, and then put a piece of cardboard on top of it.
My hole's already filled up. I'm already working on the background.
There we go. All right.
So, for anybody who's lurking and not talking, anybody going to be watching the Super Bowl today? I'm
Yeah,
not. I don't have regular TV.
I'm going. Got my daughter who is an avid fan. Even though her team's not playing, she's still watching to support.
Who's playing? I don't even know. I don't keep up with that.
Kansas City, I think, or yeah, Kansas City and the 49ers.
Oh, very popular teams. All right. Now, for all of those who are watching, I need your all's opinion. I need your opinion, so you got to speak up. Now, what I was thinking is cutting the girl out, outlining her with just the butterfly in the cage. Now, here's my question. Do I outline her, or do I keep the word printing behind her and keep the roses, or just keep her and the roses? What should I do? Y'all's opinion. I need it, because this is where I got kind of lost in a hiccup. I need your all's advice. What do you think? Anybody? If not, I'll have to decide to do it myself, and I don't want to. I don't want to have to do that.
I'm almost thinking she needs to be cut out.
That's what I was thinking. That's what my main thing was. But I really like I think if I do happen to cut her out, I'll keep the writing because I can use that somewhere else in a different piece. Yeah, I think you're right. All right. So do I keep the roses and the bird? Like
On
get
her?
everything but the.
Yeah. Like pretty much go around like as far as the top part goes, go around the brown area. Just leave a little bit of the brick around her. And then for the bottom,
I
what
want to keep the roses in because it kind of
yeah,
ties into what I'm working
yeah,
with down here.
exactly.
You see what I was talking about before? It ties everything in.
I don't
I
know.
know you didn't like it.
Once you cut the girl out, maybe it'll look better to me. But right now, I still don't like that background.
Well, it'll tie all the roses and everything will tie in, and plus, like I said, you won't see a lot of that. That is just for just basically coverage.
All
Because
right,
what
I'm
I was
turning my
doing,
heat gun on.
yeah, that, yeah. I need to get a bigger piece of this because I am loving the fact that I need to put this all the way on this to give it the texture look. So yes, I'm gonna cut me a bigger piece of this. I'm really liking the full coverage. Sure. Move this out of the way. That out of the way. Move that out of the way. Don't put pink paint everywhere. Right. It will cooperate. That'd be a happy kid. No, don't you slide. All right, where'd my cut? Bugger butt. I need my sharp tonic scissors here. There we go. And it's cutting. There we go. And them bad boys back in there. They dull the popcorn parts behind. Now, hey Marina.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think? You getting
Turn
it
it
now?
around. Show the camera. Thank you.
Getting
Yeah.
it now?
Yes. And you tone down those flowers.
All right. This is what I was trying to tell you. This is what I was trying to tell you.
You didn't. Yes, but you didn't have the piece of lace to begin with. So you had a smaller.
Yes, I did. I had it right here. It wasn't. I thought it was big enough, but it wasn't. So I had to cut a bigger piece.
Right, but that's a totally different way of you showing it to me to begin with. That's why now it looks right.
Okay. I just didn't have the lace put down. All right, now to cut this to size. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the matte gel medium to paste this down because it is material.
Yep.
I want it to show through, but I want it to be flat. I haven't used this in a while. Oh, hang on a minute, guys. Sorry about that. Our friends come pop by. We didn't know they were coming. All right, so lather this completely down with this matte gel medium. I'm gonna do a light layer, then I'm gonna take it again on top of the lace. That way it kind of locks it
So
down.
just to show you up close what I did, take a look. That is just by using gesso and a sponge.
Do what now?
I'm using the just as soon as I find my okay. So oops, let's do it this way so people can see what it is. It is the Deco Arts gesso, and I used I put a thick coat on it, and then I pounced on it so that it would give a texture.
Yeah.
So the texture came out, and then you can, and even the middle part, because it's a little bit puffy, you can actually see it too. But it seems like it's still a little bit wet, so I'm going to dry it a bit more.
A record that I'm okay. Yeah. I'll just wait. Mm-hmm. This is Taxi Crazy Sunday. So we've got called matte gel medium. Sorry, our friend has come in and she is asking questions.
Sorry, guys. I'm interested. It's really nice.
I know I'm using it
Great.
Yeah, I don't know how many people are going to be watching today, especially because of the fact that it's the Super Bowl, so a lot of people are away from their house and stuff to watch it. But that's okay; they can watch it afterwards.
But yeah, today is Trash to Treasure Sunday. And so we take things that were thrown away or taken to a thrift shop to be discarded or use up something that we have in our stash that's been sitting there for a while.
So just to let you know,
And
that's what
I
it
have
was
my
beforehand, and now this is what it looks like. All right, now comes the crazy part. Oh, let's see. I forgot to get it before I started the stream. Shoot, where did I put them? Okay, Rita. All right, now I need.
Oh, really? Nobody's me. Oh, really? Hey,
Sorry.
Marina.
Yeah.
Guess one of our friends is here, and guess what her middle name is?
Our friends are here.
My name falls around nothing but
Did you hear me?
I heard you, but who are you talking about?
I have a friend standing here next to me. She's
I asked you who you were streaming with, and you told me her name. And I was like, oh,
I
wow.
have no clue who could be there.
My middle name is
Your middle name is what?
Marina.
Your middle name is Marina.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's a good one.
I asked Emily here. I said, who are you streaming with? And she's like, oh, Marina. I was like, oh wow, that's so funny. My middle name is Marina. My name revolves around nothing but water.
her first name is Ariel.
Oh, okay. Now I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, that's the one that I did when I was over for the Halloween party.
Yes.
I did the auction at her house.
Yes.
This is her.
Hi, Ariel. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Marina. Nice to meet you.
So,
I saw your guys. I think you were streaming with her the other day, like when you were doing the double.
Oh, cool.
Maybe we were doing the it was at 5 o'clock.
No, maybe it was the Christmas thing, sweater thing.
Oh, the ugly sweater. Oh, God.
Yes.
Oh, the other-
I tore that thing apart 5 minutes after the stream.
It was cute.
Oh, I got
Alright.
the
What is
pieces.
she wearing?
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go
She-
wash my brush.
I watched stream from there because you couldn't see it on stream. You should have seen that thing. It was tiny when she first started. It looked like a big old DVD.
Like a CD.
I'd never seen them like that. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Now the way that you're doing yours right there, that looks really similar to like the old-fashioned styled.
Shabby chic.
Yeah, the old. What is it like the ring things? You know the rings that you can get like do the sewing thing for them.
Oh yeah, I got some over there.
Yeah,
The sewing ring. This is what's gonna go here.
That is
Cleaned it up
really
yesterday.
pretty. Oh, look at you. I want to see hers when she gets.
Oh, well, this is just
I'm gonna
the.
have to go watch.
Well, I don't think she's gonna be finishing it today because she's got some things ordered for it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, those are about two trash to trash.
Emily,
Yeah.
the reason I'm not finishing it today is you'll see why. I'm going to be piling so much stuff on this record that it's going to need at least a week to dry before I can do the next step.
Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna use my heat gun to dry this matte gel meat.
That can be. Mine is going to be 3-dimensional. Now, let me explain the products that I'm using so that people understand why I'm saying it's going to take a while to dry. All right. So about 6 months ago, Michael's had the Stone Effect pastes and the Art Stone on sale, getting rid of them. They were discontinued them. I paid peanuts for both of these, and as you can see, I've used quite a bit of it. So the idea here is I am making a galaxy moon, or a crater or whatever the case may be. In order, I don't know if anybody's ever used Gorilla
Hey,
Glue.
Marina, put it on you directly. That way they can see what you're talking about.
All right, give me a minute. Okay, so if anybody's ever used Gorilla Glue, okay, the beauty of this glue is that, yes, it goes down, it's not clear, however, it expands. So that when you put it on something, it's like puffy glue, it's like silicone, and it'll end up going upwards and outwards. It'll be like a lava effect. So the idea I want to do is to put some around with the stones and with the paste to build up like in a crater crate type of thing. Once it all dries, then I'll be able to do everything else on top of it. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Ariel is really
I'm like
liking
really eager to see what this is going to look like. I'm like, wow.
I did it before, and I'm missing something.
I can't really.
A friend of mine, I did a. Do you remember? I don't know if I ever showed you, Emily. Did you ever see my dragon? When I did the 3D tool dragon painting?
I don't think I did.
Okay, I don't have it anymore. Let's see. Did I take a picture of it? I might have a picture of it. Give me a minute.
You remember like way back like I think it was like honestly. Remember when the older like red hat ladies were around?
Yes,
okay.
the red hat ladies. They're
still few, but they're not as popular as they were back in the 90s. Yeah, early 90s. But like my grandmother.
It's on my other phone. It's not on this one.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it's on the other phone. Okay, I'll just have to show you guys what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And they would make these like one of their hats.
Okay. So
three-dimensional. I'm talking tears high. And I'm talking like how I have no idea. They have all kind of glue and stuff.
Oh, you know? Huh. Here's all the stuff I printed out yesterday. And this for a journal that we'll make together right here.
So what I'm using is 3D matte gel. And I'm putting it on really, really thick.
What I'm using is matte gel medium. It's very similar to 3D matte gel.
Yeah.
No, you need like because why?
Sorry, Marina. Me and her is having a little bit of a conversation.
Fine, except that we're live streaming, so.
That's what I'm saying. If he's in debt, he'll have to pay it because he's too much alone by himself with no tenant.
Well, I generally don't do too much for her. I generally don't stream on that. Okay, that works. Give me a time.
This is where this is going to
Perfect. All right. I'll take.
Bye, Marina.
All right, you have it. Take care.
Sorry, I don't get to see him very much.
That's okay.
That's well, he calls him Scrappy, but I call him Ollie. All right, now I'm gonna get my heat tool and dry this real quick. Well, not quick, but. She said that she was going to be coming over tomorrow, so me and her's going to work on something, maybe to put in auction as well. Haha.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I don't get to craft with her very much.
Do you see how it's already starting to come out?
Oh wow, I hadn't been paying attention, but wow. What is that? Gold leaf?
What?
What is that gold stuff? Yellow stuff.
It's the Gorilla Glue reacting.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
It's gonna dry. It shouldn't. Hopefully, it won't dry yellow, but it doesn't matter even if it does, because the okay, my mind's gone blank. It's gonna all be gessoed on top of anyway.
Oh, gotcha.
All right, I think that's gonna be about enough. Actually, needs a bit more over on this side.
All right, move that out of the way. So that's what it looks like so far. The glue's not completely dry, but I'm going to be gluing stuff on top of that. So
You're gonna hide the black, right?
yeah, those are where the roses are going to go. Okay. The different colored roses. Yeah, that's going to be hidden. You won't see that.
All right.
All right, now to get this pretty girl on here. Now I'm going to use this again and put that on. Means I gotta clean up the room, set up a table in the center of the room because I don't have enough room for her to sit.
Okay, I think that's pretty much enough stone. All right, stone effect paste.
Right, now we're gonna put her dead center.
Might as well use this one. They're pretty much all three the same except concrete. Yeah, this one I want concrete.
Now, while that is drying, I am going to take the embellishments that I have set out and I'm going to ink those.
I'll be right back. I gotta shake this off. Okay. Oh my goodness, you actually remembered to ink it.
Yes, I did. I actually got it this time. I had it set out that way I could see it.
Sorry, I had to mention something.
I may not use all these, but at least they'll be inked whenever I do use them. But I don't know. This thing's pretty big. Ah, darn it. I know what I forgot to grab. Forgot to grab my poils. You know, this would be pretty with pearls. I had to get in my heavy cheek box.
When you had said that you had a friend that likes to do scrapbooking and stuff, I hadn't realized she was close enough that she could come over to your place.
Yes, that's her. All right, Marina, I need your opinion. I have 3 different tags that are, well, ticket tags. And this one says, with love.
Okay.
This one says, you are my treasure.
Okay.
And this one is forever, or always and forever.
You are my
I'm thinking you are my treasure. This one?
Yeah, you are my treasure.
Okay, since this is trash to treasure, I kind of like that.
See, when I did his, I didn't have all these fancy stones and stuff. So what I did, I walked out of the house and I went to the edge of the driveway sidewalk, picked up all the sand, like the gravel sand. And at that time,
I can give you all the sand that you want. My whole yard's a sand pit.
Exactly. So they had just done construction, so they had all that crushed stone in there. So I ended up picking it all up and dumping it in in a bucket of soap water with baking soda, lemon, and everything, and let it sit there for 3 days so that it would clean everything off of there before I used it on my project.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, this way I don't have to do that this time. See, there's a couple of spots in here now that needs to still be filled in.
Man, I gotta go get my pearls because I so forgot to take those out. Oh, man. Oh, man. Over in the process. All right. Before you go.
Okay, where did you go? You dropped the top, but doesn't. Oh, here it is.
are they in my other box? Egg black. I don't know. I think I might use that. I'm gonna have to dig. My goodness, what's going on?
Right.
All right. Yeah.
Not bad. So far, I like it.
All right. All right. I had to get my rose leaves out because it was on my thing that had roses on it. So had to get those out. All right. Now time to attach those beauties. Oh, wait a minute. No, there's one thing I need to put on there. Okay, put that there, and this is where that trash to treasures is gonna go right there. Or that you are my treasure is gonna go right on top of that applique.
Yep. All right. These are the articles. I have maybe enough to do one more project. Okay. There we go. Okay, so let's clean those two off.
Hot dang diggity dog, that's hot.
Be careful!
Yeah, after the fact. All right, I'll add that sentiment after. Whew, that was hot. Got me right between the freaking fingers. On the end of that. I think that's gonna line that off. Yeah, I think that'll work. Yep. Now I get the pretties on there.
I do not
These
like
gold ones these gold ones I painted are gonna look really good against this.
Sorry that I keep leaving. I don't like leaving anything wet. I like washing everything as it does it.
Oh, I clean mine in bulk whenever I get done. I've got paintbrushes that I need to wash that's been sitting here.
My phone is dead, so if there's any comments, I'm gonna have to watch the screen. So I apologize if it doesn't get answered almost immediately, but it doesn't seem like there's anybody actually commenting. But they're watching, which is good.
Oh, yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Clean that up. All right, I'm gonna see how much of this I'm gonna be able to dry, but I'm thinking it's not gonna be able to dry too much because I think most of it's got to be dried on its own. But see how what I meant by creating like the layered look?
Yeah.
And there's still lots of things that has to go on top of this. So, but I didn't want to get started because I was tempted to start this last night. But then people were gonna say, well, how did you do that and everything? I said, okay, well, you know what? I'll just do it on cam so people will actually see what I just did.
Right.
You're also gonna see me let the lava come up because if you heat up the Gorilla Glue, it's gonna bubble.
Let me let the dog out. Hang on a minute, guys. I'll be right back. Harley got out. He probably sprinted off to the world of another yard. They've just lost another dog. Well, hello, that girl can draw. Thank you for your comment. Yeah. Try it in here. Hey, Sandra.
Hi, Sandra. And hi, that girl can draw. Sorry, my phone died, so I am using my computer to reach out.
I wondered whose phone that was. I knew I was fully charged.
It was fully charged. That's what I don't understand. It lost all of its power again. It does that sometimes.
All right. And these again are those foam flowers that I used a lot on the last project. They just sprayed and colored a different color.
All right. So just to give you a last look. This has now got to dry for at least 24 hours. See how it's coming out?
Oh wow.
So once it dries, it should become hard as a rock in order for me to paint over it. If I try painting it now, it's going to smear all this beautiful lava.
Yeah, that's gonna look neat.
Yeah, once it's properly thinged, so I'm going to put it aside and I'm going to start something else.
All
Okay.
right.
Because I grabbed 2 of them.
Oh, so you're making 2?
Well, the second one, like this, it's a double record, but I'm not going to make the second one the same way.
Oh, okay.
Trying to figure out how I want to make the second one. Think. In the meantime, let me grab it. All right. This is your.
All day painting and spraying.
On this one, I want to use white gesso. So I gotta do the same thing. I think this is the one that I'm gonna do as a build-up.
I love that some of these where I ripped them off that other project is connected. That way I can do a double.
Yeah, exactly. I guess the people that made these records never thought that somebody would take a sanding block and scratch it all up.
Right. They're like, no, a beautiful piece of plastic.
Now, this would be even funnier if I took a freaking, how do you call it there? Those sanders.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Electric sander. I got one of those. Yeah.
I forgot about my leaves I cut out.
Can you add it in?
Yeah, I'm doing that now. There's some empty spaces that I can put them in.
Okay, where the heck did I put it? I'm gonna do the same method with this one, but this time I ain't gonna touch it.
I'm surprised Lee's ain't popped in. She loves this kind of stuff.
She said something about having to do something today and that she might not come in until later.
Oh. Oh, this is turning out so pretty.
Not sure if this was a good idea, but
Come on, Lee. All right, so far, this is what it looks like. I get it in frame.
I don't know. That one's not coming out as pretty as the last week's.
Well, it's not done yet. That's why.
Okay, so this was not a good idea. I should have put it back on the. Ah, brother.
Ooh. Huh? Did y'all get him? Y'all get him? Where did he run? Where did he run to? Parking lot. Yeah. My Lord, man. Chevy Chevy. That's what it's a Chevy.
I don't get the shabby chic trend of that.
But
But
roses and
Yeah.
flowers and
I'm not crafty vocabulary.
I wasn't
what's
until
it
I
called?
started talking to
Yeah.
other people. I was
That sounds
dumb.
crazy right now.
I was dumb.
Okay.
I was vocabulary dumb.
I'm totally craftly blunt. Yeah.
I'm a dumb bunny whenever it comes to terminology.
Emily, is that Ariel?
Yes, it is.
Did she see it before I went and put it down?
No, I haven't seen it.
No. Bring it back
Okay.
out. She wants to see.
Hang on.
I was telling Emily, I was like, oh, I guess I'll go home and watch, but no, I want to see.
See how it's expanding?
Oh, you're about to come into.
I don't know how well you can see it.
Cool.
Gorilla glue.
That is.
See how it's creating like the lava on the surface on the top of the record?
That is interesting.
It's pretty dimensional. It's gonna grow and it's
Yeah.
gonna keep going up until
That is
it dries.
Yeah, what I'll do tomorrow is I'll kind of clean it and then pull the purple paper out. That way we have space to play. You want to do kind of sort of the same thing because I have a stack of it. You just got to tell me what genre you want to do it in, and
I want to do like a mixed media.
a mixed
style.
media time. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Like retro, you know.
Retro.
That'd be retro. Like do a retro one.
No, retro is like 80s
Yeah,
and
like-
60s.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. Something like that. Not really. I would either do mixed media or like the
Well, you'll have to go and print you some pictures and stuff if you want to do that, because I'm out of ink. Because I spent every last bit of ink, even when it was going purple, I was printing.
Okay. Well, I can bring my printer.
You got ink and stuff?
I just went in. Yeah. Lucky. I just went to that stuff because Halloween. We went through 2 cartridges. Remember?
Oh, that is right. Yeah.
Ooh, that's neat. Didn't see those.
What?
Little, yeah.
Alright.
Oh, that was when I first
I remember you making.
No, I never made those. Those were sent to me by Poodles. I'm a pink poodle.
Maybe I was here when I was one of them, but I didn't see the home.
Oh, that one. They normally sign. That one is from Mama Wanda.
That's right. Yeah, I was here when you received that home.
I get excited because whenever
What
I
you got
read,
going on right here. Oh, that's cool. That's how it started.
yes, that's exactly how it started. And I was like, oh my gosh, I've never
See,
seen
I
one
would
that
love to do that kind of style and do the retro look. That'd be cool.
What are you guys talking
Hey,
about?
Marina, we're talking about
Yeah.
you.
Here's the starter of the record, how it's like shiny and got the whole, you know, the. Yes, that'd be cool.
Marina, do you want to join us tomorrow? Because she's going to be coming over about 12-ish.
Sure.
We can do a stream chat
Yep.
like we do. And put you on the, hopefully I can put you on the computer this time. That way we can both think.
Both do like that. Oh, these flowers are from.
Yeah, you see that little thing down there? Don't tell what it would come off of.
Oh,
that's what it come off of. She told me what I just ripped apart cost about $55 online. So I was like, okay. Ainsley found it, so
I've seen those, but yeah, those are.
Okay, this one didn't come out as well as the other one. Anyway, I'm gonna use this side. All right.
Like all the things that I see and I just pass up. When I come over here and I see something and it catches my eye, and I'm like, oh man, she would love that. And I'm like, oh man, I just don't have that eye, you know. That's why I always need Emily to
Yeah. When I have some extra money,
I was just coming this midnight though. I didn't want to forget.
oh, it's okay. Okay. You best be here tomorrow.
I am.
I'm expecting you. I don't have your new number.
But then again, I like all my. I love them. But I don't have no.
I'm on your messenger, right?
Yeah. No. I deactivated my.
You blocked me?
I deleted everything.
Why'd you do that for?
You only have like deactivate.
You only have 24 hours.
You only have exactly. So I got it just to the time, but I try to with all the friends.
I can't believe you did that to me.
You remember Danny that I worked with?
Girl.
Yeah.
You'll fill me in tomorrow.
I'll see you later.
Alrighty. Alright.
That's
You have the same phone number. You have the same phone number. Hang on a minute. Let me I'm gonna put you in here. Sorry about that, guys.
I'll see you later on.
Alright. Sorry about that, fellers. Alright.
So I take it she doesn't live too far away from you?
No, she just lives the next county over.
That's not too bad.
She lives where we used to live, where we moved from.
Okay. All right.
We used to go there a lot on the weekends, but we've been so busy, we haven't really been able to go. Add some white. It's got a loud curve. No. What? I didn't think I was gonna have enough flowers for this. Now, do you see those roses kind of blending in background?
Yeah, but I'm not sure if I said hello to Kathy Kitty.
Is Joy in here? Because
Yeah.
I didn't see her on mine.
Yeah,
She did.
she came in.
Oh, there she is. Yeah, I see her now. I had to refresh my chat. I better not be trying to catch a cold because that'd suck.
I know I used it earlier to cut. What the heck did
Did
I
you lose your scissors?
No, I was looking for the sponge because I want to use a sponge on this. I'm not liking how the big thing is coming out, so I'm going to try using a sponge.
Gotcha.
Not much.
Oh no, I didn't paint enough white, I don't think. Maybe.
Much better.
Oh wow, just enough. Oh, dang. Yeah.
That makes more sense. Bad.
You're okay in here conversating with coming over about well, he's wanting to do a record, but couldn't get it figured. So, ooh, like that. Now we gotta put the other embellishments. I think I've still got enough of these roses to do another project with them.
Huh.
Yeah, because I still got pink and now I have those. So, what do you think, Marina? This is not finished, but I still got to put the other things on there. But we can.
I like everything but the girl. Yeah, just something is off, but I love the way the roses came out. Looks pretty though. Looks really pretty, Emily.
Thank you.
All right. All right, be right back. Gotta wash this all out.
Oh, I don't want to cover the bird. I can't look that up. It's down. Maybe. I can't. came right off hot. Dang. Oh, that one didn't come off easy. Ah. I'll have another small one. Daggone it. No, I need to trim that and then redo it. Get the butterfly on the heart. Sorry that we're so quiet, guys. I know that you're watching. Sorry that we are quiet, but when it's create mode, like, bam, it's quiet time. There we go. There's it.
And I'm making a hell of a mess. But that's okay.
Yeah, I'm containing mine so far. Right. Glue it down.
There we go. Good.
Pull the little attachment. I don't know if that's gonna work. I have to put the whole kit and caboodle on there. Yep, that's what I'm gonna have to do. I need one.
Okay. Let's try it first. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on you so they can see yours a little bit better.
All right.
Ooh, I like that garland. Those pearls. Yeah.
Exactly. I like my toys. This is the only piece of this I have, so it's going on something special. I've been hoarding this piece for a little bit. It's coming together. It's coming together.
Yes, it is.
It almost reminds me of that old, what is it, 80s song. Come together, like now, over me. Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, I remember it.
No, let me get hot glue everywhere. Hot glue.
Still a little bit dry, a little bit wet, not much. Okay.
Wouldn't dry yet. Need to learn when to start moving. When not to move. There. Wow. Can't believe that turned out so pretty. Now, I'm just going to add a few of these little hearts in the wreaths. Add a little bit of bling to it.
Oops. Not what I meant to do. There we go.
Eh?
I accidentally put it just on me.
Oh. Huh.
Like,
I don't know.
yeah, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, so this is pretty much dry. It's still damp. Yeah, it's still a little bit damp. So now this one though, okay, so what I think I want to do, this one.
Alrighty. I don't know if it needs anything else. But mine, it's finite. What do you think?
I think it's good. I like it.
It'd be good to hang in somebody's living room or bathroom or kitchen. That's one of them all terrain things. You'll have to add your hanging mount. I don't want to ruin it.
Yeah, you can use one of those Scotch tape thingies, I think.
Oh yeah, those Scotch hooks. Yeah.
Yeah.
But my project's finished.
Cheers.
And not in less than 2 hours. Holy mother. But I did a lot of prep work before, so it wouldn't. If you're doing it from scratch, it'd probably take a little longer.
Well, I've got this coat to do, then I've got the crackle paint, and then I'm done because the crackle paint's has to dry overnight.
All right. So are you just prepping that?
Yeah.
For the next one? Yeah, ladies. I'm done. What do y'all think? Does it need something else? Asking y'all. I think I had it pretty much even. And those colors that you were telling me to spray actually worked out real well.
Yeah, so I told you.
I used every bit of the colors. Or tried to anyway, because a lot of the colors matched each other and went real well with each other. All right, now I am going to add, this is the last thing I'm going to do, is I have some glossy accents. And I'm going to go over these butterflies to kind of pop them up a little bit. So after I do this, I can't touch it. So that's the reason why I was asking if it needed anything else before I did this. It'll work. Oh, watch it be clogged up. I used it a handful of times. Where is my needle? What in the devil is over there? There we go.
That's enough.
I have some gold stickles. I'm going to kind of give some of these flowers a little bit of a hint of gold.
There we go.
Oh. If I could quit touching that art or that glue, I'd be a happy camper. Don't you hate it when you do something with stickles and then you put your hand right in it? I do. There.
I'm so sorry. We're both concentrating so much that neither one of us are holding a conversation.
I know. I let everybody know when anybody gets in create mode, they lose track of what they're really
Yeah.
doing. What they're supposed to be doing.
I don't know. I guess now I understand why a lot of people, when they do like mixed media projects like this, they don't do it live. They film it over a time period, you know?
I know, but this has took less than 2 hours. But I did a lot of prep over the last few days, though. I mean, it takes a bit.
Exactly. If you had to prep all those flowers there, look at like it took you what, almost 4 or 5 hours yesterday alone just on the flowers.
Well, it was the day before. Yesterday was the printing of the images, of searching for the right images and printing them, and yeah. I mean, but I also printed for another project that I'm going to do too.
Exactly.
All right.
And
So I really
ladies and
can't.
gentlemen, it is not going to stay this color.
Hey, Liz, you came in at the very end of my finished product.
Hi, Liz.
I can turn my. No. Ooh. Hope everybody likes it. I mean, I worked hard prepping for it.
All right.
All right.
This is where the magic's gonna happen.
What are you putting on it?
Crackle.
Oh.
Like I said, don't worry, it's not gonna stay this metallic silver.
It looks white to me.
No, it's a metallic silver.
Now, Marina's working on her second one. I only had enough stuff to do one. I mean, I could do two, but I'm not prepped for it.
Well, the thing is, I've done two only because both of them are prepared.
Right. I mean, I plan to do quite a few, but I don't know how long it's going to take me to do. May do a few offline, the way people don't see me do them, and it'll be a surprise by the time they see them at auction. But I have a few in mind. What do you think, Lise? Isn't it pretty? Decided to do this craft on my table instead of my glass mat because my glass mat's stained red for the moment with the all that spray. Now my hands are stained red again.
Sorry, my big head is in the way again. Trying to see if I can find that other paintbrush.
Yeah, I got some paintbrushes to clean.
I wanted to use a paintbrush, but I can't find it, so. Okay. That's it.
I think I used everything that I brought out.
That's gonna have to dry now. It's gonna crackle paint as it dries. I'll bring the other one out again just to show you in a minute. So I'm gonna clean this area up first because you can see the lava building up now. Clean these 3 brushes, and then I'll bring out the other project.
The more and more I look at this is so pretty. All right, Miss Lee. Sorry you had to go so soon.
Take a look.
Wow.
See how it's coming out, and you can see the 3D effect, and that's basically the Gorilla Glue that does it. It expands it outwards, like it's not quite hard as a rock, but according to the directions, apparently water is what cures it. Which
Yeah,
that I didn't know.
the water. Yeah,
I didn't know.
I've used it before, but I didn't know it looked like that with untouched like that.
Yeah, it expands like crazy. Like I said, I discovered it when I was doing Jerry's project. I couldn't figure out why it kept moving around, and like look at this part. I don't know how well you can do it on camera, but look at that hole that it expanded.
Yeah, I see it.
See, and it looks like just the crater of the moon, like on top of it. So that's basically,
Hi,
and then
Miss Jamie.
hi Janie. So once you color it in black, you're not even going to be able to tell that this was all different colors when it was drying. Like some of it's still, you know, it's still pretty wet. Like you can tell that it hasn't hardened completely yet.
Janie's getting ready to go to a barbecue.
Woohoo!
That sounds like fun to me. I have already finished my project, Miss Janie, but here is the finishing product, or finished product. I can't really tip it up much because I got glossy accents on the tag here and the butterflies and the bird.
This is my first part that I did. And I used all sorts of the Anthology art stones and Gorilla Glue and the stone, but you'll have to go back and watch how I did it. But now it's just drying. Now it's got to stay for at least 24 hours so this all hardens. That way I can put a layer of gesso on it, and then I can finish doing the galaxy and everything around it. And then the other one's got to turn into crackle, the crackle medium. Crackle medium. I've got some other crackle stuff around here somewhere, but I think I pretty much used it all up. I got to go buy some more next time I'm at the art store.
Why would you want to buy crackle stuff when you can do it yourself? All you need is wet paint and glue.
No, thank you.
That's all you need. Why would you want to buy crackle when you can do it yourself?
No. Okay. Crackle. Okay. The big difference between this stuff and the glue stuff is the glue tends to go flat. So I don't like that effect when it goes flat. I prefer the crackle medium because the crackle medium gives it a little bit of a dimension so that when you drop, and I've experimented with both. When I was doing Jerry's project, I went and I used that advice first. I did the glue method. But I found that when you tried to put the paint on top of it or the ink on top of it, which I'm going to use, I don't know, it just didn't look right. It all flattened out. It didn't.
Did you use Mod Podge Glossy?
No, I used Elmer's glue and water.
I know, but did you use Mod Podge? Did you try Mod Podge Glossy? It'll give you that effect, same effect that you're looking for.
I don't know. All I know is afterwards I went and got this stuff, and I got there's another one, Kronos or something like that, which I think I'm finished. I'm pretty much finished that one. That's the one I have to go buy, but it did some beautiful, beautiful cells.
Cool.
So, and besides, I saved all my Elmer's glue. Here, the Elmer's glue is almost as expensive as one of these bottles. Because this bottle cost me about $6. The Elmer's glue is about 15. So, yeah. So it's definitely worth it for me to go and get the crackle medium.
Wow.
So, like I said, prices here are quite a bit more expensive than over there.
No kidding.
So, good enough. And then that's about it. And then I've got a gloss that I want to put on it. But I went and got like all the pretty colors. Beautiful. This is chalk paint, and I'm going to try these out. So all the different kinds from iCraft, the same company that made our albums.
Yeah.
So I've got all the iCraft ones. And then I've got the Dilutions. They had them all on sale for $3.49.
Oh, you dog.
Yeah.
I don't own a Delusion paint. I wish I had some.
How do you call it there? They had, Michael's had them on clearance about just before Christmas. So I managed to grab my hands on whatever I can get my hands on. So.
I don't own a Delusion paint. God save my life.
Say again?
I said I don't own a Delusion paint. God save my life. I don't have none. I hear they are really good. They're vibrant.
Oh, well, look at the colors. That's the blue, purple, pink. That's white. And then I got a pink. Sorry, a black. And then I do have a green somewhere, but Galaxy really doesn't call for green. It calls for a yellow, but I don't have a yellow. So may have to mix it in with some gold, or I don't know. We'll see. And then yesterday I was at the Where did I go? I went to the other craft store. And, oh, I never did show you all the stuff, the pretties that I bought.
Mhm.
So grab that for $1. It's a
Ooh.
double stamp. I
That
grabbed,
looks like a Tuesday morning haul right there.
yeah, I grabbed lace, beautiful
Ooh.
lace. And it's got all sorts of pretties in there. Oh, this one you'll like.
Ooh, steampunk. No?
No,
Oh,
that's
but I
a
can use it
heart.
as steampunk.
It's a
I
heart.
know. I think at first I think steampunk, but you could
More
use it like
lace.
that.
More lace.
Oh,
And
that
then
looks like.
remember what I told you last month I couldn't find?
Oh, you found it.
Oh, this is a huge one. So I'm planning on cutting it apart and making it with it. It's like $4
Wow.
for the whole thing, and this thing is huge.
Wow.
So I'm gonna cut it all apart. And then and I got these little felt, no, these are material hearts. And then some owls and some other things. So a whole bunch of things.
You just said owls, and you're just like la-di-da.
Yeah, owls and a bunch of other things. And then, but where's that bag that I wanted to show you to begin with?
I don't know. I can't remember where I peed last, let alone tell you where your stuff's at.
All right, it's gone MIA. I'm not quite sure where I put the bag, the actual bag of the stuff that I bought, because I've got so many bags in and around the floor here now. I gotta go through everything and put everything away again. Okay, I don't know. It looks like it might be under the drawing project right now. So we're gonna have to leave it until I can get to it. And so that's about it. How are you doing on? You're finished everything on yours, right? So I'm gonna click
Yep.
it on yours if you want to give everybody one more look. There you go.
Yep. From start to finish, from a regular record to finished product.
Yep. So mine's probably mine. While you do another project next Sunday, I'll probably continue on those two. So, because a good week will do really nice. I mean, I'll do some prepping in between, but the big stuff I'll do next Sunday. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for spending the last couple hours with us, especially on Super Bowl Sunday. And hopefully everybody has a good time and good luck on all the teams and who you're voting for. And we are just about done. So take care and God bless. And Emily, any last words?
Yep. Also, remember, guys, February 6th, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will be having an auction. So make sure that if you want to bid on these pretties that we're making, that you come and join us, because they will be on the table. Again, February 6th at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will hopefully see you guys there.
Take care.
And
Bye-bye.
if you're not subscribed and you enjoyed the show, please hit that subscribe and those like buttons. Alrighty, guys, that is all for today. We'll see you guys on the next stream. Bye.